You see, I've learned quite late that sometimes in life, you just gotta learn to let go, right? Sometimes in life, you really want that special person to you to stay, you know, that girl you always liked, that guy you always liked. You really, really wanted them to stay. Those friends you grew up with, those friends you cried with, those friends you've win or won with. You've always wanted them to stay. And sometimes it's not because of what you've done or what they have done. You guys just grow apart. And that in itself is just something I think we all gotta come to accept some way or sometime down the line. You see, being in your early 20s, you start to learn a lot of things for yourself, a lot of things that you wish the older guy or the older woman would have told you. You start to learn that money doesn't work the way that you thought it worked. You start to learn that life is hard compared to when you're in high school. And you start to learn that everything you dreamt of is just not how you experienced it. So the dreams that you've dreamt of living when you finally became an adult, you realize that it's not what you've thought, or at least achieving it is not as easy as you thought. And accepting these things is a part of growing up. You know, you gotta accept that sometimes some people are just gonna walk out of your life. It's gonna suck, it's gonna hurt, and you really, really don't want them to go, but you can't stop them, right? In my last video, talking about women have feelings too, I talked about an experience I had with a girl that I really, really liked when I was younger. And I talked about how when I was reaching back out to her, it wasn't the same as, it used to be. And when I was making that video and I sat and I thought about the fact that that girl was not my girl anymore, I sat down and obviously I knew for a very long time she wasn't, but the reality just started to hit me and I'm like, there's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do. Like, I just have to accept the fact that she has moved on from me. I no longer hold any sort of control in our relationship or how I approach her and how I deal with her, right? Versus back then, a few years ago, where things were different. I could say what I want to say, do what I want to do, and I've gotten away with it. But now she's moved on from me, and that sucks. Friends have moved on from me, and that sucks. And the unfortunate reality is it's not because of anything extreme that I've done. We just simply grew apart. I'm going this way, they're going that way, and that just might be the same thing for you too. So, in case you haven't heard it, I'm going to tell you right now, or at the very least, I'm going to confirm it to you. You gotta let go, bro. And it's okay to let go, right? It's okay to be acceptant of what it is. Sometimes you cannot change it. Sometimes you cannot willpower your way through. You cannot change the circumstances that have been given to you. You gotta accept them at face value. It's when you learn to accept them, that's when you can finally progress and push forward. I never wanted to put her in my past, right? But I have to now because she's not into me and it's just going to be a waste of time and I'm going to look like a loser chasing behind her for time and time again. And even if we did somehow get back together based on, me chasing her, it might not be as healthy as it would have been if I never had to do that to begin with. So look at the bigger picture, man, and accept life for what it is. Sometimes people are going to be a bit selfish and you have to be selfish too to protect yourself and to protect what you care about. So that's pretty much all I want to say. Learn to let go, accept it for what it is, and move on. Sometimes you've done some stuff that was wrong. That's fine, forgive and forget. Sometimes you didn't do shit. Sometimes you didn't do anything at all, brother, but it turned out that way, didn't it? And what are you going to do? Cry about it? You already cried already, okay. You're gonna keep crying? Oh, I miss her. Oh my God, I miss her so much. Oh, You miss her, but she ain't coming back, dude. She ain't coming back. She ain't coming back, brother. So what are you gonna do now? Keep crying? Or are you gonna move on? Acceptance is key. And once you learn acceptance, you start to learn how to change. All right, that's all from me. Talk to you soon. Peace.